name is Abdul Rahman. I'm a lecturer at a public university in Kenya. I deliver lectures in computing and informatics. In our last lesson, we had actually discussed about a double pointer. We have seen that a double pointer actually is a pointer to pointer, and it actually points to another pointer's address. Today, we are going to ask ourselves, what is a pointer function? And in that particular journey, we are going to define a pointer function, have a syntax of a pointer function, and then finally go to Dev C++ and demonstrate a pointer function. So let us start onto that and ask the question, what actually it is actually a pointer function. So a pointer function, basically it is actually a concept, and this particular concept actually it is passing of a pointer into a function as an argument. So a pointer function actually stores an address which can be later actually be accessed. So it stores the address of a function. So basically we had seen that in a previous video that functions actually they have got three concepts. There is a concept of a function declaration, and a concept of a function definition, and a concept of a function call. So basically these are very important for us to understand how a pointer function works. So you can actually refer to our previous videos of how a function it is declared, a function it is defined, and a function actually it is called. So with that particular note, let's find out what is a pointer function syntax. Basically the syntax is similar to the function itself. So here you're having up a data type, and with that particular data type we've got a function name, and then here we are passing on actually a function as an argument. So here you'll have a data type and a pointer. So basically this is actually the syntax. So you'll have your opening and closing bracket. So let's take up, for example, we have got a function called void sum. So this is the data type, and inside here we are passing on, let's say, int a. So basically what we have done here, this is the data type we are having, and this is a function name, and this is a pointer we are passing on onto it. So basically this is how actually you define a pointer function. So with that particular note, let's go to Dev C++ and try to implement the same onto that. So here in C++, we are going to have actually our function here. So here we'll have our function, maybe void, and then we'll have our net salary, and we are going to pass on our pointer. So our pointer, let's say int a, and then pass on our int b, which is a normal variable. So our function basically be a very simple function whereby we are saying our pointer a should be assigned to a pointer a minus b. So that will be our function. So let us see how we can call up our function here. So here I'll have some few variables, int salary, and deduction, whereby we initialize it to 0. And then here, basically, we'll tell our user printf to enter their gross salary. So enter your gross salary. So we want to capture their gross salary and use up deduction to minus it to get up the net salary. So here you're using up a scanf. In our scanf, since they are integer, so you're using up %d, and we're using up the ampersand sign to capture whatever it has been put into. So we are capturing our salary. And then we are telling them print f again, and this time we want them to enter the deduction. So we are telling them what to do. It is actually enter your total deduction, and from here we have to capture it. So using up our scanf to capture it, and again we are using up a %d because it's an integer, and we are capturing using up an ampersand, and this is our deduction. So after that, here it is where we are calling up our function. So our function name is called int salary, and we are passing on into our salary our pointer, which holds in a salary, and basically our deduction. And we terminate. So this is where you call it. After calling it, basically what we are doing now, we are printing it. So printf, and basically here we are saying at the end of the day that your net salary equals to our %d, and finally we are finishing it by putting up the salary. So basically we expect when this particular code run to tell the user to enter their gross salary and their total deduction, and then we are calling up our function whereby it's going to take up the pointer which holds up salary minus the deduction, which is our value here in B, and then give us our net salary. So let us run this particular program and see what happens. So compile and run. So here our program tells us to enter our gross salary. So our gross salary, maybe it is 50,000, and our total deduction, maybe it is 4,560. So it gives us actually our net salary to be 45,440. So basically what we have done here, we have entered our gross salary, and then we had actually entered our deduction, and it gave us our net salary by calling up a pointer and calculating it. So that actually makes up the end of this particular session. In our next session, we are going to talk about pointer to strings. So for now, however, don't forget to subscribe into our next session, and for now I say bye. Thank you.